I have a little bit of a rant, very rare kind of rant for me because I was a victim of anti-American prejudice. I should have gone and got the comment, but I'm just going to do it from memory. Uh, and I do love my country. So I sort of had a patriotic moment in the sense that, yeah, I love my country, and I love my species, and I love my planet, and it's a healthy love. It's not a, I'll forgive any of your sins just to keep loving you kind of love. You're perfect kind of stupid, childish love of the ideal. It's a healthy love. And but basically, okay, so this was a video on Buddhism, and this guy, and I don't even know if he was European, but I got the impression he was European. He said, "Oh, another loud American. Why don't you just I'll shut the fuck up," or something like that. So something evidently in my video on Buddhism bothered this guy, and it was even a reply. I mean, it wasn't like I brought up Buddhism; it was a reply on Buddhism and atheism. I didn't rewatch it, and something bothered him evidently about that. But he didn't bring that up. He brought up something else that bothered him. Americans. And this is the thing, I mean, I was born, bred and raised on, America's faults. I know all about it. I identify with my 1/16th Cherokee. And I understand that we, had total genocide. We have sins in our past. And, I understand all that. But to have Europeans look at me, and this is not to all Europeans, but to have a European, or especially somebody from Britain possibly, looking on America and pointing the finger, you guys raped the fucking planet. The planet's fucking still bloody and in a dump there. South America's barely gone on its knees after what you did. Africa is, who knows if they ever will. And you lost your empire because you were forced to, because we're like, yeah, no thanks, no more help. And I say we because, yeah, we were part of it, and then we tried to leave. And what about America? What about, whose fault is America? You raped the world and left a bunch of loud English speakers around. Whose fault is that? I'll take responsibility for the things since we've had a country in my collective, even if I didn't support it. Okay, because a lot of the stuff I didn't support, and a lot of stuff maybe it's luck, but even my family wasn't involved with. My family was fishermen. We never had slaves. But I'll still take responsibility for that stuff. But who put this on the earth? Who? It's the Europeans. And then it's like, oh, but we learned our lessons, and now we're better people. Oh yeah, really, right? Yeah, I know you are. I know you are. But then for as far as the sanctimonious ones of you, you're telling me there's no military-industrial complex in Europe. France won't just go carpet bomb some freaking whole, air system of some other nation. That'll never happen. Britain won't go with us to preemptively invade. No, no, no. No decisions in your politics are made by a military-industrial complex. No, of course not. You're past all that. And the classism, you guys still have classism. America's developing a sort of disgusting classism. Still not as bad as half the classism still in Europe, and people that have bigotries from 3 counties away, someone's accent. And I don't blame you, but I do. Just like I don't blame America, but I do, If people want to make America a better place, then they already know that they share some responsibility for the actions of their collective. Okay? I don't have to drill that into them. But if they don't, if they refuse, if they think they can point the finger and tell an American to shut up about Buddhism because we're just too loud, give me a break, man. Europe raped the world. The world is freaking in a shithole problem right now that Europe imprinted on the thing. So please save it, okay? Let's put a stack of how bad the classism and genocide and all of that was in European history against America. Yeah, we haven't had much time. Well, that's right, we haven't, huh? So you went a lot further wrong than us because, yeah, unless you want to be more honest than that and realize that the American problem is part of the European problem. The problems that the Americans have, we improved what we got. I have my non-Cherokee ancestors, except for the Polynesian, a lot of them came over on the Mayflower. Why? Because you religious intolerant fucks over there would not let us have our stupid religion. Yeah, it was a stupid religion, but fuck you. Let us have it. No, we had to leave. And yeah, some of us were nuts, you know. What does it take to leave your home country just for a bunch of ideas? Start from nothing. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. And so we're a little crazy, yeah. And then you're gonna learn from us too, huh? But don't give us credit. The European Union, what'd you do with all your European countries? Thousands of years, fought each other, ceremonial battles with kings and queens from different countries going over. We need a king, get over here. No, we don't want any of our stupid peasants. You know, we want someone from another country over here to be our king. And we'll just ceremonially kill each other and at the cost of the peasants for 1,000 years. That was right on the tip of your mind. That was easy for you to think of. Having a European Union, no, that was really slow in coming. It's still kind of what, cooperate? You got countries the size of cities over there. It's like, cooperate? Why? Let's have a war. Yeah, Europe has no sanctimony to offer. Okay? And this is not to any Europeans that understand what I'm saying or they don't have this attitude. And it's also not to any Americans that are pro-American, America's better. No, you're not fucking better. You got shit in your history. The point is to be humble about your pointing the finger, humble about perpetuating categorical and bigoted hate as a reaction to categorical and bigoted hate. You know, right? You know, I don't think the continent that invented fascism should point too many fingers for maybe a couple centuries.